Something real quick to talk about. Excuse me, guys. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning here. About vlogger Lisa Smells. Lisa smells like BS all the time, every time. Well, I understand. You gotta keep your paycheck. I understand. Theories, right? I want to run across y'all. Let me share this a little bit. Get this out. Saying you'll use there's a few people in here before I start talking. So Lisa Smells. Let's get into her. I think Shorty is working for Tony Buzbee. I can't confirm it, but all points and directions would lead me to say that. And it was actually a phone call that I was into probably not even an hour and a half ago. It started out as a text and then turned into a phone call. Okay. I sent one of her videos to my peoples. I was like, yo, what you think of this? And it just happened to be in the music industry, whatever. It's like, yo, it sound like Shorty worked for Tony Buzbee. I said, yo, I said the same thing, but I ain't say it. I said, it sound like to me too. Could she be taking a couple dollars up under the arm? You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed like there's a whole bunch of lawyers involved in the Diddy and Jay-Z shit. It's not just Tony Buzbee, Spiro, Aleph Agnafilio. It's not just these characters. There's other lawyers are gonna be involved. If it's just many of litany of lawsuits. You get what I'm saying? But Lisa Smells, she always points her attention and always speaks so highly, like he's the second coming to Jesus about Tony Buzbee. And so tonight she did a piece. It was so pathetic. It was really pathetic. Like, baby, sometimes you ain't even got a report on everything. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I worked at Bad Boy for 17 years. I'm here to tell you, some of them stories you telling to us up here is like laughable. So I sent that one particular one where she was talking about, yeah, and the girl from 1991 now says that she was assaulted the same night at the same location as the massacre back in 1991. I said, 91, Mom? What's going on, Kira? I said, 91, Mom? You reporting on some shit for 91? Now, for us up here in the New York City tri-state area, that what's the name or whatever. Hey, Kira, can you write my Cash App in there if you don't mind? $ STRINGERBELL80. Thank you very much. So I can pin that. So we got to get our money. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. But because I saw something else from Lisa Smells and a couple of these other vloggers that y'all need to pay attention to. So she does this whole spiel. She mentions in there some chick to reference for some article. Hey, swear, let me tell you something from the bottom of my heart. All right? Listen to me very carefully, okay? Because you think what you think, but what you think ain't exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't give niggas shout outs over here, nigga. Go find you some friends. Anyway, let me tell you something, shorty, real quick. What you think you know and what you think is going on ain't what's going on. And what you're going to find out very, very soon, if you keep going the direction that you're going, you're going to find yourself in your future very altered financially. And that's all I say to you. The eyes are on you now, honey. That's what you wanted. You wanted people watching you, right? So you got it. You could thank me later. Now, some people, that's why I say a lot of women and men, they use sarcasm to get. I don't use sarcasm. When I tell you something, if you're smart, you take heed. You understand what I'm saying? And I've told people things like this before. They didn't want to listen to me. Okay. Right here on the YouTube page, you see. So I'm telling you, sweetie, financially, you might be at risk here. So I would shh. And it don't matter who you know or you think you know over at YouTube. Nah, we're not doing that tonight. It don't matter who you think you know over at YouTube. It ain't gonna happen like that because you don't know the same people I know. And I'll leave it at that. I know you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible for you to. And with the track record you got on here, let me tell you what I mean. See, I don't think I'm picking on this broad or something. Lisa Smells and I'm gonna call her that. Most people know who I'm talking about. But Lisa Smells and the Smellettes are following. Basically, what they do every night is they hop online and she does a verbal jousting, pumps up situations. Fuck your song. Gives fucking what's the name? Gives pump up like versions of shit that's very simple. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that some of this shit she's doing it out of desperation at this point. Because I said, oh, okay, you running out of stories. Because I know all the Diddy stories for the day. I even know stories that you don't even think I know. You understand what I'm saying? Like today, when I read that shit to y'all about Buzbee in detail, that's why I ran it back. I was like, okay, here we go, some detailed shit. Like yesterday, I didn't know he allegedly hit her with a glass. Yesterday, I didn't know that he actually presided over, what's the name? Do you know there was somebody in Lisa Smell's chat room that was like, I don't care what Tony Buzbee did in his past. Only thing I want is Diddy and Jay-Z to go to jail. This is what they say on the top header of fucking comments. You think I'm lying? Mm-mm. I ain't lying. I'm gonna tablet that. I'll prove it to y'all. Yeah. Whole group of them. And then there was other ones after that. And they were sitting behind her. Not Lisa Smells, but this person who wrote the comment. They were sitting behind her afterwards. Excuse me, guys. I was watching a movie. They were sitting behind her afterwards. And they were sitting there and they were just piling on to the comments. Hold on one second. I'll let y'all see. Here we go. And she was talking about the 1991 city council. I said, damn, that's crazy. Tell me, she got a congratulations on the Hollywood Reporter. I said, anybody from the Hollywood Reporter to write up on this chick right here, it's gotta be crazy. It's gotta be crazy. So without showing her name and everything like that, I want to show y'all this one particular comment and the chain that ran behind it. And this comment got over 89 likes. And then subsequently the people that followed behind. So see that comment right there? I could care less about Buzbee's messy past. You see that, right? I could care less about Buzbee's messy past as long as he wins all the battles for the victims. Agreed. 100. I agree. After all, he is practicing law, so it's irrelevant. Did y'all hear what these motherfuckers said in her chat room? The first person writes, I could care less about Buzbee's messy past as long as he wins all the battles for the victims. They got 89 likes. I can't make this up. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Let me read you some of these other comments in here from these clearly demented motherfuckers. Here's another one. This is what I'm asking. Do you work for Buzbee, Mom? Because that's what it sounded like. Here's another one. Buzbee is an outstanding attorney. Say what you want about him, but this is not about him. It's about the victims. No, it's about the money and the fame, somebody wrote. Listen to this one. All the lawsuits against Buzbee seem desperate from Spiro and trying to cover up the messes by throwing mud on Buzbee. Throwing mud. This motherfucker is being called responsible in a lawsuit for hitting a chick with a glass. And mind you, may I run it back one more fucking time. This nigga settled out of court with her. Did y'all know that? He settled out of court he settled in court with her for a lower amount according to the records, since she like to do all these court transcripts. She got a mention on the hug. When they find out the fraud that you are, because this chick is a fraud. There's a lot of people on here. A second here. We got a lot of people online lately that are getting fame for people for doing fuckwad shit. You understand what I'm saying? Lisa Smells is one of them. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Here go another one of these. Leon Cruz. Hey, Leon. Hey, girl. That's what I'm start doing to them motherfuckers. Nigga ain't hit some on my mustache at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, what kind of silly ass nigga is that? Anyway, Buzbee gave a STD. I want y'all to listen to me. Buzbee is accused of giving an STD to a woman that she was a client and of divorce for him. He charged the chick that whatever money he had to win, whatever money she had to win the case. Then he turned around and started sleeping with his ex-client. That is an ethics conflict right there. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean, don't you? That's an ethics conflict. But this chick don't talk about this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Only thing she's centered and controlled on a day-to-day basis is talking about Puff. And I figured out why. Only thing you got to do is go through our history of videos, and you're going to see something that's sequential. You're going to see a whole bunch of her subs trying to take down men of color on a day-to-day basis. And then the second thing you're going to see is you're going to see her diatribe of videos are always in a negative direction when it comes to black men. Yet this woman claims that she's black. And you'll see all these simps over there. They'll be, we love you, Lisa Smells. We love you. That was just one set of comments. And I've got more to show you if you want to see them. That's just one set of comments. But when you see all this pro Buzbee stuff on her channel, I'm starting to ask the question, I think this chick is working for Buzbee. That's my theory. Everybody want to have a conspiracy theory. She has conspiracy theories all the time, right? That's my conspiracy theory. I think that you're a snitch for Tony Buzbee. I think she's a full-time paid snitch for Tony Buzbee. That's a possibility, a theory I have. Now, y'all say to me, why would you say that? Because even the white vloggers, respectfully, even the white male vloggers especially, don't sit on a day-to-day basis bigging up Buzbee. They don't. They don't. I watch them. I know they don't. They don't. And if they do it, they do it in secret. I don't know one white male vlogger, and I watch quite a few of them. I don't know one of them that literally gets on their channel every chance that they get, and they're bashing a man they've never been around. This woman has never been in the music industry a day in her life. This little moments with her getting mentioned in the Hollywood, which said Hollywood Reporter, that's a big moment for her. Chick, listen, I've been interviewed by NBC. I've been interviewed by MTV when Puff had his ass case. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, there goes another one of them men at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd have been through this before. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it's weird when I see these women like this that sit up here and they bash men day after day. I'm talking about the nucleus and the genesis of this woman's page. If you just go through and look at it, I don't want to show her page on this channel, but if you go through her page over there, Lisa Smells, just fill me out, Lisa Smells. You go to Lisa Smells page, you will find a trajectory of this video after video, whether it's Kanye West, whether it's Dr. Dre, whether it's Russell Simmons, whether it's Puff, whether it's Jay-Z. Her whole diatribe is anti-black male. And she has been on the same pathway for the past 3-4 years. Every vlog that she puts up every day for the past 2 months, anti-Diddy, anti-black male. I feel how you feel, chick, but the fucking trial, the jury ain't been picked yet. Like, you acting like you gonna try this out in the street. No, you don't give a fuck. The jury's not watching your fucking podcast. Nobody at the courthouse is watching your podcast. I can't say the same for me, but nobody's watching your podcast as part of a jury. You kidding me? You understand what I'm saying? The Hollywood Reporter is like the C-list of fucking media. You know what I'm saying? No offense. You know what I mean? But everybody know that. I mean, you might as well went over there and got a fucking interview with Jason Lee. I do more fucking views than he does. Go to Jason Lee's page right now on YouTube and go look at the views from shit. 2 or 3 of my last videos, and you'll see I do more views than that motherfucker does, which is hilarious. Y'all both should hook up. Y'all both liars. Go look at his page and go and compare him. You'll see I'm telling you the truth. They might be killing me on the donations, but I'm killing these niggas on these numbers. You understand? Which I'm gonna get into that in a little bit too, because I think Lisa Smells is part of a black and white cabal that's going on around on YouTube. And I'm gonna tell y'all about it because it was somebody that put me onto it. And I said, "Oh, word." He was like, "Yo, I seen the same thing you seen." You know what I'm saying? And some must have watched one of my old videos because he got my email off of it. That's how I found it. He had my email. He emailed me my charm, and I was like, and this was last night. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. Alicia Smells, I think, is reason enough to believe because of her advocacy day after day after day after day of Tony Buzbee. Maybe she working with this motherfucker. That's just my theory. I can't prove it. But it sounds like she might be working with this nigga. Might be, getting the palms greased a little bit out here. You understand? Yeah. Don't nobody sit up there and big up some motherfucking attorney that on one end you say you worried about the victims, but this nigga actually got a victim that he gave a STD to, that he paid some money out to, according to the paperwork. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not speaking anything outside that. According to the paperwork, he busted the chick, Tony Buzbee, attorney Tony Buzbee, busted the chick in New York City with a glass so hard that it broke one of her teeth or whatever. That's what they say in the paperwork. They said she was a former client, and after he won the case for her, got a significant amount for her, he turned around and started sleeping with her. And you got two other men 3 days before that, prior to that lawsuit being filed, which I read out earlier. And these two men, one of them including an ex-Navy man, said that he got a $350,000 settlement and Buzbee kept 74% of it and was sending him loans on his money the whole time. So therefore, he was still in debt to him. I can't make this up. You understand what I'm saying? And here you are. You got people in your chat saying, Team Buzbee, that's my man. See that one? Team Buzbee, that's my man. I ain't making this shit up. See the other one right there? What's the other one say? About him. Here's another one. Buzbee is an outstanding attorney. But you notice, look at the thing. It ain't got no picture, no nothing. I'm trying to tell you, I think this bitch might be working for Buzbee. All the lawsuits against Buzbee seem desperate from Spiro and trying to cover up their messes by throwing mud on Buzbee's name or trying to dig up dirt on him. The attacker reeks of witness tampering. Here's another one of these fucking YouTube lawyers. They the funniest ones. To dig dirt on him. They're paying off people. They're indirectly also helping out Diddy because he can't do anything from jail. Okay. That's another part. Listen, man, Puff sitting in jail. I don't mean Puff ain't a billionaire no more or a multi-millionaire no more. I don't mean Puff can't pick up a phone. I don't mean Puff can't have people do things for him. I don't mean Puff can't. Like, I don't know what fucking world y'all live in. That shit is funny. We are living in the days of the last, guys. Time to our houses in order. I was headed to bed, but spill the tea. There goes that one again. Spill the tea. They giving her big ups for the Hollywood Report. That shit is trash over there. Buzbee seems to be playing chess. Spiro was bordering on checkers with his media outburst. Says Project Band Skirt. Project Band Skirt. It's the shit that they write. I think that the attorney is doing an astounding job. Well, who the fuck are you in comparison to give your fucking opinion on it? Who gives a fuck about your opinion? How about that? Has anybody ever told these subscribers that shit? Who gives a fuck about your opinion? Fuck your opinion. How about that? And well, everybody's got a right to speak. Fuck your opinion. How about that? Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion. Your opinion sucks. Your opinion's unversed. Your opinion's unfucking what's the word I'm looking for? Unaccomplished. You're coming from an unaccomplished place. You understand what I'm saying? So why would I give a fuck about your opinion of a subscriber? I had somebody come in here earlier today. It was like, I don't like your hat. It's orange. It didn't look right on you. Block. I don't give a fuck about you. It looks good on me. Chicks love me in my hat. You talking about? You a dude. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you got too many niggas that's online that's unaccomplished, never been in the game, former prisoners, former drug addicts, you know what I'm saying? Stay at home moms, chicks with mental illness, which it seems to be a lot of them. I'm gonna circumnavigate to that conversation in a minute. But I just want to throw out that theory. Oye, pana. Oye. I just want to throw out that theory. There's a possibility that this chick really might be working for Buzbee. That's all I'm saying. Here go another one of these niggas in here named LJ. LJ, it's 3:30 in the morning. You ain't got no girlfriend, huh? So you out flirting with the boys? He been on here 4 months and he only got no subscribers. So I'm gonna flash us, please. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck off my motherfucking channel, here come them niggas. I told you, all the niggas ain't got a girlfriend. They're gonna be writing in my chat room, all right? So don't worry about it, ladies. All the niggas ain't got a girlfriend. This is what they do. This is why they ain't got a girlfriend. Anyway. You got to be wary of niggas that be in your chat room 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and they throwing sexual innuendos. And that ain't even the type of conversation that they just throwing them to be throwing them. So that's either her or Pork Chop, one or two. Pork Chop, he kind of do shit like that. No, we don't do knocking out games. You can get the fuck out of here too. All right, see you later, sir. Have a good one. I told you there's always men in here. In this chat room, it's always the men that always, saying something quirky or whatever. The women, they usually be 100. It be the dudes, the bitch ass little niggas they raised by themselves most of the time. Here's another one that wrote, "For the MC has a story to tell." Somebody wrote back, "Oh, snaps about what? I'm definitely all ears." See, these motherfuckers are addicted. For the MC has a story to tell. About what? I need to know. That's an addiction. You understand what I'm saying? These are people that are sick. Here's the other one. "Just got home Christmas shopping. I'm sitting down already, shut the door and locked it. Keep bringing the tea. Keep bringing the tea. I'm so proud of you. All the time I felt like I discovered a gem." Let me finish this all for her. "No one but you can regurgitate what you find on Google in that fine, special way. Thank you, Lisa Smells, for using your best regurgitation of YouTube material, Google material, and bringing us to us like nobody else could." This bitch ain't got an original bone in her body. Now let me break something down about Lisa Smells, what that slick bitch did the other day. Because that's what she is. This is just a slick bitch. That's all she is. You understand what I'm saying? And a failing one, too. Hold on, ever come to New York trying to run that little fucking country game you running. You know what I'm saying? Or if you are in New York, stop with that country game you running. That shit can see me a mile away. So let me tell you what the hoe did. Basically, she went on Law and Crime Network. Then she coupled it with another article that she saw in another publication, which I'm not going to tell her because I want her to keep going there going for stories, because that's what I got to ask that. Because this past week, you have regurgitated 7 stories. It's only fucking 6 days. We're only 6th day of the fucking 5th day, 6th day of the week. And she's regurgitated 7 stories from the same source. And so one of them stories that she regurgitated from one of these particular sources was about that New York law, which the week before last, I had told y'all in my commentary, and that's probably where she got it from too. And then it just snapped with her when she heard it from that other one. I told you, I said the original way, and that video's still up here too. I told y'all the original way that they did was they went with this a second type of rules or whatever, or case measure, where it was privy to what was before what Cassia used, which was the Adult Survivors Act here in New York City, tri-state. Like, this bitch try to act like she know more than me, and she don't even live in the tri-state. Bitch, what you're doing is you're going to, what is it, lawandcourt.gov. That's where your bitches are going. So if y'all wonder how they reading all these transcripts, they go into lawandcourt.gov or some shit like that, right? I got it written down. And basically, you go on this shit, and you can just pull up any transcript of any case, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's what the bitch is doing. So when y'all think this hoe is getting some exclusive fucking material, this bitch is just going over there to a log that's open to the fucking public, grabbing the fucking documents and rereading them back to you. Same thing with Popcorn, Barney, Rubble, Planet. When y'all think this nigga got an exclusive, these niggas are going to a court, fucking what's the name .org.com shit, and they're grabbing this shit off there and they're regurgitating it to you. Yeah, I'm giving out your game, bitch. I'm giving out your game. You want us down? We're gonna get you down too. I'm giving out your game. So this whole basically, and y'all spread this to your friends and loved ones. This whole basically goes over to the court website, pulls the case up or whatever. So y'all wondering, y'all thinking, oh, somebody must exclusively be sending her something. No, this bitch is going, entering some shit on Google, and she's motherfucking regurgitating the shit back to y'all. That's it. That's it. Y'all like, this is great journalism. Bitch, I was actually at the motherfucking hearings. Y'all know, see what it is, and this leads me to this. Fuck her. You understand what I'm saying? This leads me to this. And I guess I'm going to keep this short and simple. I ain't going to keep this too long. Leads me to this. There is a misandrous aspect. And I won't even say that. I say it's misandrous. It's toxic feminine, which to me, she's a toxic feminist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be a surprise to me if Shorty turned around tomorrow and introduced us all to her new girlfriend. Let me just put it that way. I'm talking about this the Lisa Smells chick. It wouldn't surprise me if tomorrow we woke up and she was like, hey, this is my girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I would not be surprised because this chick obviously hates men. You understand what I'm saying? And she specifically loves white men, but hates her own men. And this is a pattern out here, believe it or not. There's a certain ilk of women out here that are practicing this type of behavior where they're like, even in public, like tonight I went to the store and I told you, I said, I'm going to give you a couple little vittles. I went got me some ice cream, some candy bars, and I bought something else. Oh yeah, I bought this orange juice I'm drinking. So I go and I buy my little orange juice and everything like that. And when I'm coming down the aisle, I ran into this twice, but it was from Latino women. So when I was coming down the one aisle and I was getting my orange juice or whatever, this chick was walking and I ain't go front, she was cute. She wasn't fine, but she was cute. She walked towards me. I mean, I would have talked to her. And worst thing she did was she grabbed her son and pushed him in front of her, like so I could see her and her son together. And I'm like, no disrespect, but bitch, I'm all right. Cause this nigga was like 7, 8 years old. Like when they get like 7, 8 years old, don't get involved. Like, nigga, you're not gonna win. You understand what I'm saying? Like this, unless that nigga's locked up and he gone for good, you're not gonna win. You're always gonna be number 3 on her list. You understand? I hate to hold you here, but you're always gonna be number 3 on the list. Naturally, it's no offense. So she gave me this dirty ass look like, if you born us, this is how we come. And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't need that package deal. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I go adopt before I do that shit. If I want to raise somebody's kid that ain't my own, I go adopt. You know what I'm saying? No offense to any of you ladies, but I ain't into that shit. I've been a stepdaddy. Stepdaddies are overrated and overplayed, and you never get respected. Unless that nigga's dead, in jail, or permanently gone, you will never be respected in that house. You understand what I'm saying? And don't ever be like, don't my kids too. Don't let that bitch drag you into that shit. So anyway, listen, and that's why I don't do it. I don't do single moms. I've done the single mom thing. No disrespect to none of y'all, but for me, it don't work. I'm not trying to say it shouldn't work for anybody. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. If you want to be a stepdaddy, go be one. A lot of these kids do need men in their life. I just ain't that nigga to do that. I just ain't that nigga. I ain't got no more stepdaddy breaths in me. You know what I'm saying? And if you a nigga around my age in your 40s, you've been through a couple stepdaddy situations in your life. Y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's not sit here and pretend and be like, oh, well, being a stepdaddy is great. It might be great for some y'all niggas. And we've had these conversations in person, people, fellas, gente, culture. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's not sit here front for the ladies and be like, that's not true, queen, sun goddess. Listen here, your Aretha and your fallopian tubes mean so much to me that the dye essence of your melanin. Did I say, by the way, good morning, queen, and all that bullshit? That's how them hustle hotep niggas talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, goddess. Whenever you hear a motherfucker saying some shit like that, that's some hustle hotep niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I know a hustle hotep when I hear one, because I've been around real hotep niggas. know what I'm saying? Real hope tech niggas, they find with the prison cell, getting deported out of the country. They comfortable with going to live in another country itself. I tell people often all the time, I was like, yo, the Black Panthers, when they was escaping, they was hid by Raul and Fidel Castro in Cuba, including Tupac Shakur's stepmama, or godmother, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and the reason I bring that up is I see this momentum where I'm gonna start here. There's always this momentum online where a lot of black women, not all of them, there's some great black women out here, and some of them I highly respect. But there's also a whole litany of these broads that are nothing but about destruction, nothing about but spilling tea, nothing but about pandering to other women. A lot of these chicks look quasi lesbian, sound quasi lesbian, sound like misandrous, sound like toxic feminists, sound like they don't like men, sound like they've shut up shop and their fallopian tubes ain't even, I mean, they ain't even had the tubes tied. You understand what I'm saying? There are women like this. And now to prove my point, so y'all don't think I'm just bashing chicks and shit like that, there's a guy by the name of Storm Monroe. Y'all ever checked him out? Storm Monroe, you know who Storm Monroe is? I call him Storm McHo-Ho. So Storm McHo-Ho, right? This nigga, he was inviting this chick on his, I'm gonna give you an example. He was inviting this chick on his page. I don't give a fuck what nobody said, because y'all got mad about that Jaguar shit, but y'all wasn't mad when this nigga did this shit. And I'm not saying that Jag shit is wrong. Well, I mean, right. But what I'm saying is, y'all got more upset about Jaguar Wright's tape and whether or not it was AI or whatever the fuck else it was, versus this nigga's got on his page. And this is what I was trying to tell her ass. Why the fuck you sitting over there with a nigga that had a bitch on the channel talking about he's looking for the eradication of black male children specifically via this broad he had on his channel who lost her channel because motherfucking YouTube kicked her off. You understand what I'm saying here? YouTube kicked this broad off because of the shit she was talking about. She was talking about it's better to abort black male children. This was the diatribe she had. And she had this with Storm Monroe. And Storm Monroe, after she got kicked off of YouTube, Storm Monroe had her on the channel repeatedly. Tell me I'm lying, nigga, because it's still up on your channel, hoe ass nigga. So say I'm lying. You understand what I'm saying? Because me and you got unfinished business too, you bitch ass nigga. That hoe ass nigga for the past year, they had a video up on my channel, on his channel. Let me tell you this, right? And I'm gonna say this to the pork chop nigga too. If you don't believe in Jaguar Wright, then them video you got about me up on your motherfucking channel, Storm and Roll, just go to prove that you was with the shits. If that's the case, take that video down right now. If you don't believe in Jaguar Wright, you hoe ass nigga, then take that video down of me and Jaguar talking about me on your channel. Go ahead, I dare you. That's a challenge, and y'all go challenge them too. Let me share this real quick. It be a whole bunch of these niggas that be vlogging and they don't want to stand on it. And they play little silly games that they can't play anywhere else but on YouTube. Like that chick, Lisa Smells. She plays games on YouTube because the same game she's playing. You think this bitch gonna really walk up on Misa Hilton talking the shit she talking? Misa Hilton will mollywop you. You think she really gonna walk up on a couple Chase's moms, any of them? You think she gonna do that? She ain't gonna do that. Because she know what the vibes are. She know what the vibes are. These motherfuckers, these chicks, they get brave online and that's it. They get brave online. Some of these chicks can't even fight offline. Like that chick I was talking about with Storm Monroe, you can guarantee that bitch can't fight offline. You understand what I'm saying? You can guarantee. She's just one of those ones that articulates bullshit. Well, the way I feel, if the African American tab, all these bitches that started trying to pretend like they professional. So that's why they, here try to talk like they so, in a quandary of their errors and thoughts. So they'll get on here and they'll be like, oh, well, the way I feel is what and you're exactly right. And, I call it the articulation of bullshit. Because they're really behind it all. They talking about bullshit, but the way they articulate it and project it with their voices to you guys, you think they talking about something. You actually think they talking about something. What up, Detroit? And so fake. I signed up to her a long time ago. And when I disagreed with her, she blocked me, but still took my money. Bam. There it is. I had both, and I was fortunate to have both. They were very nurturing. You're talking about your family. Absolutely diabolical and disturbing. Thank you, Kara. Preach. I suffer from insomnia. I hate not being able to sleep. All right, well, see you later. We don't want to hear that depressing shit in here. Stepmother either, not rocking. Yeah, and same thing to you stepmothers. I seen some shit on here tonight. Yeah, shorty flip flop like a motherfucker. Like the other day, she did a video and she had to walk it back because what she'll do is she'll start putting out information because she want to be the person that's got the fucking story first. That ain't always the best motherfucker in 2024, 25. Thank you, baby. It ain't the same. That ain't the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be the person. You want to be the person with the correct information. See, if you can see, sooner or later, please go fuck your mother. How about that? This nigga told me, this nigga said, please work on your content. Let me tell you something. Watch this. This is a bitch that said this. Jade. Jade been on here for 4 years and got no subscribers. So you just been a spectator. Listen, I don't never take the word of no spectators. No, we gonna keep on working the way we've been working over here, bitch. That's what we gonna keep doing. We gonna keep working the way we thank you, Lady Spark. We gonna keep working the way. I've been here for 5 years, bitch. Now we gonna keep working the way we working over here. See, that's another thing too. These tea bloggers, let me tell you about, especially the female ones, right? Listen, I done covered every one of Diddy's arraignments. I done covered the Jonathan Majors trial. I couldn't the fucking major media couldn't even get a response out of Jonathan Major. He specifically, for certain reasons, turned around and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, acknowledged me 2 times. Thank you, Jonathan, for that. We still fighting a good fight because I want to see him as Kang again. You understand what I'm saying? No, those ain't trolls. Those is motherfuckers for real. Those is motherfuckers for real. Those is motherfuckers for real. They come from 2 or 3 certain podcasters' pages. But I just challenged them niggas. Storm Monroe got a video of me on his page with Jaguar Wright. Yeah, and still, you say you don't believe nothing Jaguar Wright said. Okay, so if you don't believe nothing Jaguar Wright said, why the fuck you still got that video with me and me and my picture in it entitled with Jaguar Wright if you don't believe her? Cap. You understand what I'm saying? See what I mean? These niggas is easy to figure. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Lisa Smells. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no video of me, but everybody in here saying you a fake ass bitch. I'm saying, Detroit, do you know that to be true, I thought he was supposed to pay her as a guest, but I don't think he paid no attention. I'm live now doing it on Huggy versus Elsie already. Yeah, I know. I like when you do it because it makes you look so stupid. Exactly. It just makes you look dumb. Like Storm is fake, says Detroit soloist. He got paid from Jaguar. Now he want to backtrack. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like a lot of these niggas be backtracking. That's how you can tell who a liar is. Like, I got videos up on here where I done said some wrong shit or said something stupid, and I'll come back and I apologize for it. I did it a million times. But one of the things I don't like is I don't like these bitches. They try to do, and the niggas, they try to do this thing where they try to justify their fuck shit. So they'll do some fuck shit, right? And then they'll turn around and be like, well, the reason I did the fuck shit is because I was so stressed. That's what that Lamisha bitch tried to do. And the Adriana bitch, both of them bitches try to do that shit. They would sit there, they do some fuck nigga shit. Then they try to walk it back and be like, no, it wasn't me in the Dolce Gabbana shirt. I know. Bitch, of course we know. The hoe's arms was white. This a white chick. And you care so much about the victims, but your lying made this girl have to reveal who she was. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't trust these hoes, bro. You can't trust these hoes. You think these hoes, y'all trying to make these hoes into superstars. These bitches are straight liars with mental illness. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is straight liars with mental illness. A lot of them. Listen, I got issues. I'm violent as fuck. I know I am. You understand what I'm saying? I get bothered very easily. When I say I'm violent as fuck, meaning I don't go around looking for fights with people, but if you start something with me, 9 times out of 10, you might get hurt. Like I'm a different type of violent. Yo soy la cubano ahí, say, like I might do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I pick up things, I do things to people. You know what I mean? And I have no conscience about it. So it's like for me, in the moment anyway. And I'm being honest with myself. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I try to control that and I try to be the better person about things. But some motherfuckers, they just, I don't know, man. Some people just don't, in my personal opinion, don't need to be here. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga like Storm and Roll or somebody like that feels like that. No, I ain't got nothing to do with no small hats, man. If you want to go do that racist shit, you go somewhere else, nigga. You ain't with us. You want to do that racist shit, go somewhere else, dog. We don't talk about that community over here. If y'all want to call it down, my equal opportunity, motherfucker. I'm like family guy. I talk about everybody, but we're not gonna home in on one particular group and say we're gonna talk about them. We ain't doing that. Not over here. So anyway, you go do that over Lisa Smells page and do that over at Storm McHoho's page. Nah, we don't do that over here. But and it's because people be getting it mixed up. Like when I was checking homie in the last podcast that was from Iraq, it's because he said some racist shit to me. So that was the best way to handle it verbally. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't have to curse him out or nothing like that. He asked me a question, I rebutted the question and asked him something better because I thought the question was insulting. It was insulting to my audience. Sadly enough, my audience didn't pick up like that. You got people like me who support you and love your channel. I appreciate it. Make sure you financially support too. Because I wanted to do a piece for y'all, man. Listen, y'all missed out on two big joints. And it was because, like, listen, it's Christmas time. I don't have money to be spent. Like, first of all, nobody's donating to me. The bulk of the people on here that make donations are women. And most of the women on here, not all of them, but a lot of the women on here, they prefer the tea, gossip, and lies. I just sat here and for 3 hours on the last live, and I had one person donate to me. One person. You know what I'm saying? They go, hey, what's going on? Hey, yo, F you too. What's going on, man? You still up, man? You still out here trolling? How many fake accounts do you have, my man? Like, you got a lot of fake accounts. So, like, you do that every day? Like, you just go make a new account? Like, let's see how long this one been up there. 12 years and 96 subscribers. God damn. God damn. He says things like, your hat looks like a dick, nigga. Mr. Whiskers. Shut up, pussy. No one cares. He did it. Dog, why you gotta fuck? If you so listen, man, you gotta be listen, let me help you out with your gangster. All right, listen, I'm gonna help you out. All right, this is from tri-state point of view. First of all, if you want to affect me, I'm about to stop you from being able to comment and then make you listen to the shit. So you make your choice. Oh, there it goes. The yapping. This is a nigga. Whenever you hear him say that, that's either some poor white trash or a nigga. Give me a second. So people like this lose a motherfucker, and everybody pay attention to Mr. Whiskers. That's what he calls himself. You already know something off, right? This motherfucker been on here for 12 years. He got content and only got 96 subscribers. So this is how he makes his move. You understand what I'm saying? This is how he makes his move to try to get somewhere. Same thing with Buck Square Trust. You can't take people like that serious. So let me help you fellas if y'all want to get y'all gangster straight. All right, so listen, right? You listening? I didn't actually did shit to niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I did time for doing shit to niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you very quickly, unless you feel that the niggas in your neighborhood going to take care of you, they're going to help you, you understand what I'm saying? Them niggas care about you. I'm probably not the dude that you want to do that with. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm not a super gangster guy. I'm a sweetheart. I really am. I'm a sweetheart. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a sweetheart. But I'm going to tell you this. Now, I won't tell you that. Go kiss your family and tell them you love them. Anybody else in here? Oh, here's another one in here. I love these guys. This one's been on here 11 years. 4 subscribers. I'm telling you, y'all niggas about to be a whole reel. And I want everybody to go to their pages after this and make fun of them. These are losers. See, I try to tell you. You see all the I'm glad they came in here though, because I needed that. Thank you, Gillian. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get this money up so we could do some things. Christmas coming up. Oh, guys, and make sure to know this. If you don't have Cash App, the only thing you have to do, not you looking for the hate. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm gonna give you one more chance. You say something weird again, I gotta get you up out of here. Because a lot of y'all be writing like shit. Misery. Yeah, a lot of them are miserable. This only thing you got to do is go to my description box now, and I have. Okay, thank you very much. You probably just put it on another name. I didn't say that like that to you. You wrote that shit all late to Detroit Soul. What's fuck wrong with you? That's fuck with you. Thank you too. Um, what I was telling you is, guys, you can go and there's actually a GoFundMe thing in there now, so everybody can donate to that. I was gonna do the PayPal before, but some people let me know. They said, "Yo, if you use PayPal, sometimes they make you have to have a PayPal." That's what somebody told me. And then that Zelle shit, I don't fuck with that shit. I just don't trust that because there's a lot of problems with that Zelle thing. The one I trust the most is Cash App. And by the way, if you use Cash App, Jay-Z's on the board for Cash App. Just to let y'all know. So if you really hate Jay-Z, stop using Cash App. All right? Thank you, Detroit Soul. You know I'm fucking with you. That's why that's a real Detroit one right there. I got a partner, man. He was my friend for years. I don't know what we said at now, but I think about him from time to time. My man Roland. You know what I'm saying? And his whole get up from out there in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this will roll cyber begging for money is crazy. Now, you know what's crazy? A nigga coming into your chat room that don't have nothing to offer, don't have anything to talk about except throwing insults, has been on here 11 years with 4 subscribers. That's crazy work. You've been on here longer than I've been on here. I got quadruple the amount of followers you got. And that's the best you could come up with. Like, did you even look at, let me ask you a question. To all you motherfuckers, y'all see what I do when y'all write some stupid shit. First thing I do is see how many people following you, right? They write it because you respond. No, I have fun responding to them. I actually have fun because see, other niggas will be there and they get mad or whatever. I just joke the niggas back. And it's easy. If a nigga's been on here for 12, 14, some of these niggas 15 to 16 years, and I tell y'all all the time, don't y'all notice the pattern? It's always them motherfuckers because they ain't never had nothing. The unaccomplished always hate the accomplished. To them, on the level they're on, I'm accomplished. To the level they're on, they're unaccomplished. So I'm the competition. I'm the food. I'm the one to, you understand what I'm saying? That's why the nigga here, if I was a nigga that had 1,000 subscribers, motherfucking Nathan Mad, no, excuse me, Bulk Squat Thrust. And what kind of man is named Bulk Squat Thrust anyway? That's a nigga you gotta put one in him. All right, son. Peace. Nigga, you know he a broke nigga. Cause listen, let me tell you what I mean. You had options, my nigga. You could have hit the like button, that's free. You could have shared, that's free. You could have bought some products that's in the fucking what's the name? That's not for free. You could have donated. That's your choice. But that's your choice. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's over here. Y'all, how many times do y'all hear me? I did a 3-hour live today. And I think I yelled out my Cash App. If you were there, how many times? I know Kira knows was there. I yelled out my Cash App maybe 3 or 4 times in a 3-hour live. There are some of these guys that go live and literally, I'm going to read your comment, Detroit Solars, and literally, I do mean literally, say their Cash App. Some will halt the show, the first 45 minutes of the show, to scream out their Cash App, where you can find them, how much they want you to donate, all that shit. Some of these other people, they'll sit over there and they'll do it very slickly. Like they'll go and they'll do 20 minutes, start yelling the Cash App. Do another 20 minutes, start yelling the Cash App. Y'all done heard me several times on here be like, okay, it's the hour mark. Let me mention my Cash App because I give y'all something first. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it's the 2-hour mark. All right, let me ask again. Okay, it's a 3-hour mark. Ain't nobody fucking with me? All right, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And I do it just like that, and that's it. So if you telling me I'm spending my time, my page is monetized, that's for starters, and you're telling me that it's okay for your favorite vlogger to sit there and ask for cash apps for 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, or the whole entire show. But it's not okay for me after I've been vlogging here for 5 years, got millions upon millions of views. No, nigga, you are a bona fide hater, motherfucker. Niggas in your neighborhood don't even trust you, nigga. At Bulk Silk Thrust, but it's okay for, yeah, it's okay for Lisa Smells to steal money from people and tell lies too. What? That's how these people are. That's how they are. I just read you comments off that broad's page, and I go to show you what type of people be up around her. But that's a whole bulk of this internet. That's why I was getting in and focusing in on these women. A lot of these women that are involved in this type of vlogging, not you sisters, like Detroit Soloist, obviously, not like, you know what I'm saying, Kira, not like a few others on here. It's obvious that these tea vloggers that are females are the most poisonous thing to happen. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. And the ladies, y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about, especially if you're from the inner cities. It was a time when the average, and y'all hear me say the word bitch or hoe, whatever. I ain't talking to the women. I'm talking to the bitches and hoes. See, there was at one time, 10 to 20 years ago, your mama or your aunt would have said, I don't like that little hussy. I don't like that little fast ass girl. I don't like that little bitch. They would say it just like that. You wouldn't have a motherfucking thing to say out your mouth, because if you did, your mother or your father would slap the shit out of you for saying something going against their better judgment. Y'all don't remember what I'm talking about? None of y'all had a mother or auntie or grandmother said, you better not catch you with that little fast ass bitch again. She's gonna be pregnant in a couple of years. I remember my grandmother saying shit like that. She would say, my black grandmother, she would say, don't, she would tell my sister, don't pay your hand to that little fast ass bitch. That little bitch gonna be pregnant by the time she's 15. And what happened? That little bitch was pregnant by the time she was 15 on my mama. See, the hoes that matter, excuse me, the hoes that don't matter are now trying to become hoes that matter, where the ladies have had to take a sit back because the hoes are in front straight. Let me tell you what I mean. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about? Hoes are on front stage right now. Hoes have been on front stage for the past. I have never seen an era in American history where hoes have been in such fortitude and pushed out into the open public. It's a goddamn shame if you ask me. We got the Suki Hanas. We got this big old fat bitch that been on here for years. And I ain't talking about she pleasantly fat either. I done been with some big women before. Ain't nothing wrong with a big chick. Sometimes I like rolling over at 3 o'clock in the morning, grabbing on a whole lot of ass. You understand what I'm saying? And be like, baby, is this you? I even smack that big motherfucker. Get your ass over here. God damn it. Come on, let's go take a shower and get something to eat. Talk about Jesus. But at the same time, there's a difference between a hoe. Now, when I was covered up, and a lot of y'all was covered up, y'all know what a hoe was. A hoe was that chick that would go screw you in the bathroom, screw you in the back of the car. You could get her some what's the name, screw her in the motherfucking what's the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she did. And if she came up pregnant at 13, 14, 15 years old, now that wasn't my mom, nigga. That wasn't my mama. That was probably your mama, though. Let me see. Ben S. Let's see here. Let's go check him out. Ben's been here 4 months and no subscribers. Ben's a fake profile. Probably that loser nigga. He's sitting up in his uncle's bedroom, right? Yo, do you and your uncle sleep in the same bedroom, or what is it? I don't know. Anyway, listen, these little fast ass hoes are once upon a time. Nowadays, these hoes are elevated. They're put in front of your face. Oh, I got rid of them. These hoes are put in front of your face, and they'll sit there and they'll smile with you, but they lying to you. Just like somebody said in here, and I ain't gonna say who it is, Detroit Soloist. But she said, yo, but it's okay for this person, that person to lie to us. Yes, that's what they're doing. They're lying to you and taking your money. And I keep trying to tell y'all that. And y'all keep rocking with these niggas and rocking with these niggas and rocking with these niggas. And it's especially the girls that are the worst ones. Because see, a girl is different from a man. A man, he starts to run some flim flam or whatever. Usually people start calling them out. They call them out very quickly and they'll turn against you very quickly. It's very spontaneous. But women, if they run into flim flam on you, niggas and chicks will give them a pass. I'm gonna tell you why the niggas will give them a pass 9 times out of 10 because they want to hit. Sad enough to say that's what it is. Oh, she cute. I want to hit. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll give a line bitch a pass. That same line chick will turn around and have him set up and have him robbed later on. You understand what I'm saying? Because of his trust. You understand what I'm saying? His good heart and trust and shit. You know what I'm saying? Esta pa acá, la cabrona ahí. Entonces, gente, no. Es claro la mente, no. So it's crazy because you'll have niggas like that And then you'll turn around and you'll have another set of niggas and chicks that want to back the lie because it fit their narrative. Now, I just read off to y'all a few minutes ago, if y'all didn't catch it, and one of these favorite vloggers, I'm just going to call Alicia Schmells. I don't agree with everything you say, but you will get my dollars instead. I appreciate you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, dog. I respect that. You ain't supposed to agree with everybody. And that's fine. You ain't supposed to agree with, I don't agree with everybody, but you ain't supposed to agree with everybody. But if you agree with 75, 80% of my shit, me and you can sit down and have lunch. You understand what I'm saying? And likewise, I'm supposed to respect your ideals. Evidently, our ideals must match because that's why you're here. You understand what I'm saying? You've been here frequently. But I'd like to read this one out to you just to prove a point of what I was saying here. I'll read two things out to you. One, somebody was saying, congratulations. You had the Hollywood Reporter write up. The Hollywood Reporter. Oh my God. At the Hollywood Reporter. AKA life on the D list. Congratulations. You made the D list, baby. How's it feel? Anyway, let me move on. And she was all in the comments for that one, so I ain't gonna read that, but she was all in the comments. Somebody told her that she was all in the comments. She was like, wow, thank you, LOL. Can I just skip all that and get to the front row seat in the courtroom? Bitch, you ain't gonna never be in the court. We're gonna make sure of that. You can skip that dream. That shit ain't never happening. You can forget all that shit happening. In fact, I would help Pork Chop get there before I help you out your lying ass get there. Fuck that shit. I would walk King Payne into that motherfucker and Jaguar Wright, motherfucking shoulder on shoulder before your ass, bitch. For real. And she's like, well, you can't make that happen. Is that so? You don't say. You know what? Show it up. What this nigga said? We will throw Trump. We will overthrow Trump. Bring back the Black Panthers. Well, you get the fuck up on out of here with that shit. We ain't overthrowing Trump. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you a Biden supporter. You don't know what real black pride is, because if you did know what real black pride is, you would know that Biden was a motherfucking segregationist supporter. I just talked about it earlier. I had to get him the fuck up out of here. What Gilliam say? I don't agree with everything. I didn't see the other thing you wrote. I just don't like King of Queens. She talks down on black men being married to white men who beats her. Yo, so you know what? Now hold up. Detroit Soloist, say that for me again. You said she's being married to a white man who beats her. Now I heard some shit like that before, and I never repeated it on here, but I heard that like her husband was like Filipino. Then some people told me he was half Latino, and then I saw a picture where some people said that might be her man. It's like I couldn't get a clear cut of where she lived at. Some people say she lived in California. Then I got an address for Colorado or Arizona, some shit like that. I can't remember exactly which one, but I think it was Arizona. And then I got another plug for Delaware. He went to jail in Hawaii. Now, why did he go to jail for? Do let me know. What did he go to jail for? Because I think he was a serviceman or something like that. Wasn't he a military man, one of the branches or something like that? What did he go to jail for? I'm most interested in knowing. Very interested in knowing. And you say he used to beat her? Oh, wow. He put his hands on her. He hit her. Is he black, white? What is he? What is he? Because I don't understand that. If a white man beat your ass, why are you going in on black men for exclusively? Please don't start with Queen, as she will tear her apart. Now, I want to know. Because there's some other people that want to know this too. Like I sent that live to somebody tonight. I was like, yo, you should see this. This is the bitch I was telling you about. Because I was already talking about her the night before last. That's why I found it laughable. Because I took care of a whole bunch of motherfucking shit that day when y'all saw me. Now, matter of fact, I told y'all that day. If you ain't watched the live that day already, you know what I mean? Yeah, I said the same thing. I said she's a little mentally off. I said the same thing. You guys agree with that? That's just something mentally there going. Like she seems like she's going through some type of trauma or something. I'm not making fun of her. Something is wrong with her. That's why I said before, and I was being sarcastic earlier when I was like this, because she'll get on camera and her eyes are just got, and we all got like, action with our face and shit, but her shit is just a little off. And then it's followed by the shit she says. She's 5 cans short of a six pack. Might be because she almost sounds like tell me this, guys. Like when I'm listening to her talk, she almost sounds like a 16-year-old kid talking. You understand what I'm saying? Or like not even a 16-year-old, yeah, like a 16 to 15-year-old kid talking, and like she's just stuck in that area. You get what I'm saying here? Like she's just stuck sounding like that. Like even when she starts out a podcast, I can't listen to her but for so long because I start getting annoyed with her voice. I'm like, this is like the most annoying bitch in the lunchroom. You remember the chick that was in the lunchroom? She was like, yo, your voice is just fucking annoying. Her voice is annoying to me. You know what I mean? Like I can't listen to it because it's one, it's projected so fucking fake. That's for one. Two, I noticed a whole bunch of lies being spewed off Alicia Smell's motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? Including tonight. I was like, bitch, out of all the shit you would report, you went back to 1991. You ain't helping nobody out. You making your shit look worse. Know what I'm saying? But let me continue with this donation shit because that's the part of the conversation I want to get into. That chick that I'm sitting there describing has no fucking track record of leaving her bedroom. That's why she talks all that shit she talks. No track record. Keep that in mind. The other nigga that I was talking about, Pork Chop, he has no track record of leaving his bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if you just pay close attention, most of these motherfuckers in the setup is just like this, half, if not most of the time. You get what I'm saying? Now, me, on the other hand, Trump Tower, the Book of Hove exhibition. I took these niggas, I had Talib Kweli, went to a special event with him, had him on camera for everybody. When Talib wasn't even before, he was DJing. I've had who else on here? Jonathan Majors, Trump, this Diddy stuff, all that's on here. I went to where Malcolm X was killed at. I'm trying to think of everything this past year. I went to where Biggie's home was at, and he grew up at. I covered the whole neighborhood. I went to Nas Queensbridge. Nobody donated on that one or the Biggie one. It's like with me, when I do those type of podcasts or whatever, I barely ever get any support. But I have so many people in the chat. And it'll be crazy, but they won't donate a dime. And I figured it out. I said, oh, okay, they ain't donating a dime because they thinking to this. So, well, damn, I should have did this. So, damn, da. Fuck that nigga. We ain't giving him shit. Fuck that. Maybe this will discourage him. He won't do no hot shit like that. He'll just be in the bedroom like the rest of us. Nah, nigga, because I didn't start my channel out like that. My channel started with me literally out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've always been out, moving around, vlogging. If you ever been on this channel, I've always moved around. She can't tear nobody apart. She already tore her whole family apart. Her first kids are black, and she talks down on black men. What is she? Because, and without, before you even saying it, right? What is she? Because yo soy la dominicana, excuse me, para mí, soy el dominicano. Yo soy la cubano, la mareno ahí, claro. So for me, she looks Latina. You know what I'm saying? To me, she looks Latina. But I'm wondering, you move around though, Dav, and that's how I first got in touch with your channel. Thank you very much. You're smart with knowledge. The rest of them read from other people's posts. I keep telling these niggas this shit. They literally read from other people's posts, or they'll come to somebody else's post, listen to what they got to say, and then regurgitate it on their channel as if it's their words. Because I've literally said shit on this channel and listened to somebody else later on regurgitate or splice up what I said, push it out, and then act like it's their words. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? And they get donations for it. And being the fact that their gender switches a lot of times and it ends up being a woman, usually it's the women of the elk of, Alicia smells here. The ones that are the most belligerent, the ones that are most nasty, the ones that are the most prevalent to bull BS or whatever. And what they do is they get a whole bunch of motherfuckers standing behind them in engulfing their bullshit in so many words. You know what I'm saying? And so what these women do is they start becoming clever on how to defend themselves if they're questioned. So like if you always find one that's always got an answer for why they do the bullshit they do, it ain't hard to figure out. It really ain't. Now with me, I'm gonna say with me, and I'm gonna leave this alone, and I'm gonna talk to y'all in the morning because I'm gonna go to sleep or whatever. And guys, make sure y'all do hit that cash app because I want to do some travel. It was snowing up here today, so I ain't going nowhere all day today except for to the store real quick, and I came back. You know what I mean? Like literally. But yeah, I'm gonna be on the moon tomorrow. I gotta do it during the day because tomorrow night it's supposed to be extremely cold. It's supposed to be like 15 degrees tomorrow night. And Ahmad L, I hope that you ride with me or whatever, whatever, because I took the money and I got me a new jacket, Sean. For real. I'm taking that money and getting this jacket I want. For real. You know what I'm saying? I use my money to make sure I hang on to something. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Terry Hughes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's it, huh? They don't fuck with me. I keep trying to tell y'all, they don't fuck with me. I agree with Detroit Swords. I love how he moves around to educate. I truly learned things from this vlog. Thank you very much. I wish other people would see it like that. They come over here and they look like I'm first of all, I'm too old to be sitting up here with y'all niggas talking about the daily tea or what YouTube suggests that we do or whatever. Man, fuck all that. If you're a real leader, you're a real man, then that first thing that you do is you try to lead. You don't sit there and take the rules that's already there. I already did that. Took orders from a nigga. I took orders from Diddy and all them niggas for years. Like fuck that. At what point do you say let get off the titty and do something that's you know what I'm saying? That's worth something. And so some people they just don't have that in them. Detroit soloist, I wish you would tell me a little bit more. She said she's 100% black. Her husband is white. She had a baby with the white man, and the rest of her sons are black, and she tossed down on black men. That's why she tossed down on black men, because she was a white dude. And I noticed that a lot. Like, let me tell y'all something. Now, this is the truth. I done dated many of motherfucking white chicks. I live in Connecticut. 37% of the population here is Italian. Another 10, 12% of it is Greek. Another, I think it's like 5% is Jewish and other. And then it's Asians. I think they're like 1, 2% here, something like that. It's not a lot of them. And then the rest is Latino or black and white. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's crazy because, and I'm talking about plain white. Italian's not white. And so, and you call somebody Italian white, they'll cuss you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're thinking you're calling them like Western European, like British or some shit like that. It's an insult. But honestly and truthfully, boy, I've dated a lot. My first girlfriend was white. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My last girlfriend was black, and the chick I had my baby by was black. But the funny thing is, I never remember a time or any of the other guys I remember that have dated Italian girls or Greek girls or whatever, which is very regular out here just because of the demographic. It has nothing to do with choices, it's the demographic. That's what's in front of you. But we live on the shoreline against the fucking Atlantic Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, go figure. But it's funny because I think a lot of the girls are trying to get their payback by dating a white man, or they see it as an easy way out or whatever, and then they start to find out, okay, some of these dudes are off the hinges too, and maybe this is why the white women are not dating them. You understand what I'm saying? And then that gets crazy right there because you have to look at the situation like this. You have to say to yourself, all right, when I see men of color and they're with a white girl or a Latina girl, they don't put their focus on talking about black girls because they got a badass chick. That's that chick in her feelings most of the time. You understand what I'm saying? But I've been in situations where I see the people that are the most bothered by interracial relationships are black women and white men. And I think that's why they work together good, because both of them seemingly are the two racist motherfuckers walking the entire earth right now that think in that capacity of each race. And I'm talking about in that small little pendulum of a what do you call it there? Of a percentage. You understand what I'm saying? I always see that, like, I've been in situations where it'll be a black and white couple, and they seem they have a lot to prove more so than a black man and a white woman. And I think I see why now. You can, as a man in society, and I'm gonna say this, it's gonna sound a little chauvinist, but ladies, just give me some airway. As a man in society, I can walk into an army station, I can walk into a navy station, I can walk into many places they need a man to fight. You understand what I'm saying? For this country or whatever, whatever. They'll extend the age range, shit like that, or whatever, whatever, right? But even though women can fight too, not necessarily will there be droves of them showing up. Let's go back to the old adage, save all women and children first, right? This was the protocol on the Titanic, protocol doing fires, et cetera, right? And so I don't want to say my value is more than yours, but my brawn typically based is more than yours. Is that fair? You know, equipped to take out a fire, equipped to change a tire, equipped to shovel some snow, you know what I mean, for 2 hours without passing out. You understand what I'm saying? Not to say that women can't do it. I see some women online building their own house. But that's a special type of woman. A lot of these pity patty ass prissy broads out there. Build a house. I'm not even going 50-50 with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your mama did. Your mama did, though. It was good enough for her. Hey, you know. You get a lot of these characters online nowadays. They use lies and manipulation to garner money. I don't do that. I just bring you the real heat. I bring you to the spots that I go to. I keep my promises. If I say, yo, we going somewhere tomorrow, we go there. You know, and what I find is motherfuckers just sit in their bedroom and regurgitate shit that they read out articles or regurgitate what they done heard off somebody else's podcast or try to panel up with niggas and shit like that, take on somebody. Jamal was popping. I really don't have a place for people like that. But what I really don't have a place for is the people that are supporting them financially. I don't understand that. Tonight I went on, I'm gonna say somebody's podcast. I ain't gonna put them in a bad light, but I went on somebody's podcast tonight, and Math Hoffa was over there. You know what I'm saying? I love Math Hoffa to death, man. I like to be like, yo, I hope I had some type of influence or something like that. I'll get the chance to ask Math that, you know what I'm saying, myself. But I hope I had some influence on his current endeavors. I hope I did. And it will be masterful to hear that I did. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Flock of Strangers popping? But I heard him go on the show tonight because Fat Joe, if a woman was standing there and somebody snatched her purse, she's going to look for a man to go chase that man down and get her purse back. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she ain't going. And there's some chicks that'll pull out that blicky and hit you. You know, this is New York City, Tri-State, D.C. Y'all know what time it is. Florida, y'all know what time it is. Girls out of Florida, they be motherfucking spray painting their car with the shit on the side, trap girl for life, all that. You know what I'm talking about. What up, Miami? I don't be forgetting. I don't be forgetting. I don't be forgetting. Niggas be bad at me. Yo, nigga, you ain't say nothing about the South, though. All right, fuck all y'all. Now, you know, y'all niggas sitting on my cash. Yeah, fuck all y'all. Now, I love y'all. Shout out to Miami. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. You can still get it too. Like, don't try 'em. You know what I'm saying? Not today. This chick, she been motherfucking practicing for about 10, 15 years for this very exact moment. For you to try to take her purse so she can do all this shit. She gonna pop you in the leg, you go fall, she gonna jump on top of you, start giving you the ooh, 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 ooh. You know what I'm saying? And you was gonna be, oh shit, she was still here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? She's still ooh, ooh. You know what I mean? You don't know what to do. You like, oh shit, shake out real out here. You know what I mean? So what I tell you is, you know, it's probably not suggested you go out and try these females nowadays because they will do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Diddy a PDF. You definitely ain't got a girlfriend, do you? Damn, son. You ain't working. You ain't got no J up under you. You been on here for a year. You only got 2 subscribers. Nah, we can't fuck with you. We can't fuck with you. We can't fuck with you. You ever notice these weird ass niggas be on here late at night? You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, nigga, you got some money? That's what we talking about. Since you hiding and shit, nigga. Bobby Dubay. You got some money, nigga? You say you Bobby Dubai. You got some money, nigga? Throw something in the cash app. Show them niggas you got money. Nah, huh? You just playing? Word. Damn. Yeah, you a professional troll. You been on here 13 years, no subscribers. You just been a how y'all niggas be on here for 13, 14, 15 years, 16 years just spectating? Can y'all answer that for me? How do you sit on an app for 16 years and just be a spectator while you watching other niggas make money? Like you ain't never thought about like trying to vlog yourself for 16, 14, 15 years? Like it never crossed your mind since 2008, 2000. Because you've been on here for 16 years, I think what's in that? Yeah, it's professional spectators. Like you're a professional spectator. You ain't gonna be one here. You hitting up the cash app, baby boy, let me know. I'm not saying that you couldn't do that. I said a person would naturally turn to a man and ask them for help. That's what most women would do. Man, come on, man. I've been around when niggas start shooting, bitches start screaming and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, I ain't even trying to hold you. Bitches is screaming like, get Keisha, get Maria. Niggas is wildin', bitch. You niggas is shooting. Like, if it's a bitch like Cardi, she'll probably run to the fight. You know what I'm saying? If it's a bitch like Suki Hana, she'll run into it. But it's special type of chicks. A chick like Remy, she might run into it. Caressa Shields, she might run into it. You know what I'm saying? But like most chicks, yeah, they go back the fuck up away from that. That was like that chick in Texas, if y'all remember. And unfortunately, she was being filmed by the children of single parent household elite. And these two boys, they decided instead of helping this woman, they started to sit back and just film it. And it was this particular woman. She was being attacked in this parking lot in Texas, and the man was literally pistol whipping her. And these two niggas just sat there like the punks that they were and filmed it. It was two of them. They ain't even tried. They didn't even get off their phone and call the police to tell the police, hey, this chick is getting beat. If you would have did that, I would have respected it. These niggas just filmed the shit, and that was it. But now I know that you are an Army veteran. I call on you. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. My whole fucking family come from military. I talk about all the time, multiple branches, Army, Navy, and Marines, and all my family, all my mom's brothers and sisters, except for two of them, served in the Army. That's my mom and my mom's older brother. The rest of them, out of like eight of them, I think it was eight of them altogether, all of them was military. All of them. Pictures all around the house. They were Shriners. I used to go to lodge with them when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So do my cousins. You know what I mean? We remember all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just had a friend recently from the lodge. You know what I'm saying? He just got his title. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. A lot of people don't even know that part of. Like they used to be. It's a Black Elks, yeah. But then there's lodges. Like the Black Elks is part of that order, but it's lodges. You know what I'm saying? And that Black Elks is a lodge. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people call it the Black Elks. But what it really meant was the original black troops of World War One, World War Two, and their fractions. They used to separate them off like that, more so in World War One than they did in World War Two. But they used to break off the fractions, and the Civil War was also like this. This is the Black Company. This is the Black Company of Soldiers. There's a movie called Miracle of Santa Ana. It was done by Spike Lee. It's based on true events. You should check it out. Miracle at Santa Ana. Go check that shit out. You'll love that movie. It's about all black soldiers. This nigga up here supporting PDF racists. Wonder what he doing in his spare time. Uh-oh. Who told you to write that? Oh, that's cute. Let me see something. If I even respond to that. That'll tell me a lot right here. You just joined 8 months ago, so yeah, you a fake profile. But let me ask you this. First of all, I ain't say shit about Diddy up here. Anybody hear me say anything about Puff right yet? Did anybody hear me? Thank you, Gilly. Did anybody hear me say anything about Puff right now? Nobody, right? I was talking about something totally different. This nigga just threw out of the blue. He said, this nigga up here supporting PDF racists. What the fuck is a PDF racist, first of all? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that is. Second of all, ain't nobody been convicted of shit. You know what I'm saying? Third of all, A lot of these niggas will be talking. Let me tell y'all a little secret, lady. Just like that motherfucking shit with motherfucking Buzbee I was reading out to y'all. Tell y'all a little secret. It's this line in one of Shine's songs. It says, right now, the project young girl is getting raped. But that's been happening for a long time in the projects. So a lot of these fake ass niggas that sit around on the internet and they be like, yo, we with the sisters. We gotta get the sisters. A lot of y'all niggas are known niggas that been out here. That nigga R. Kelly used to go back to the high school. I heard Corey Holcomb say this out his own lips. He said a lot of niggas knew that nigga used to come up to the high school up there when the nigga was in his 30s, picking up chicks and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't saying he did anything with him, but that's what they said. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other people besides Corey said that. He said he had heard that mirror from stories from other people. But he said he seen it with his own two eyes a couple of times. That nigga come over in circumferences he shouldn't be in. So is it safe to say that, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas allow shit to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas like you, though, y'all don't hold down the projects. Y'all don't hold down the streets. Y'all don't hold down if it's simply a girl's in the motherfucking front of the corner store and she getting harassed by some niggas. You'll sit there and laugh and joke with the niggas, a nigga like you. You understand what I'm saying? I seen niggas like you in action. Niggas like you will see a chick getting robbed, to see a chick getting pistol whipped like them two punk ass boys that were raised by their mama. Like and I'm talking about a bad mama. I ain't talking about y'all good single moms. There's some good single moms out here. I'm talking about the bad ones. Y'all niggas will sit there and watch like them niggas did and just, oh girl, he beating her ass, girl. Talking just like that. You know what I'm saying? So next time you bring your soft ass in here and you try to throw some accusations at somebody, let me let you know something. I will rerun your RIRL. I'll find out who your bitch ass is, and I will sue you. I'll sue your fucking kids. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want everything they got too. Yo soy Latino. I want everything. La corazón, la toda. You fuck with me, I'm telling you, you're gonna wish you hadn't. Now put my name out there again. Now, I want y'all to note something too, because I can't show this hoe ass niggas post, but I'm gonna put it up. Let me see if this hoe ass niggas post the show. Yeah, the moderator for YouTube removed it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it so y'all can see what I was responding to. Y'all can't see it, but I can see it. And this nigga, there's been a couple of these niggas now, and I know who this is coming from. This is coming from this fat nigga that think he gonna issue dominance on YouTube now because somebody ran his little fuck ass video. You know what I'm saying? And let's go to your little porky ass too. Same thing, nigga. Same thing. I'll own that house and kick you and your uncle out that motherfucker. As much slander as you done spread on this bitch. I ain't never mentioned him. That's what the nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, this nigga pork chop and it's like it's this other bitch that I'm gonna catch up with her too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my homegirl Poochie catch up with her motherfucking ass. She already know what time it is because this bitch, she spent a lot of time. She tried to pull up the other time at one of the locations I was at or whatever. And she thought she was safe right there. I was like, yo, I want to mollywop you and a nigga you with right now. And I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to be real cool about it. You know what I mean? But the bitch came along with somebody trying to play it safe. I'm like, yo, y'all still can get it out here for real. I was looking at both of them straight in their face. I was like dissing them to their face. Like, bitch, I don't like you. Get the fuck out the way. I was doing all that shit, but still trying to keep it like gentleman like, you know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. But yo, listen, there's niggas on here because they jealous of me. They don't do the same work as me. They don't get the same numbers as me or whatever. Pork Chop got a boost and spike in numbers right now. But trust me, after another 3 or 4 days, that shit gonna be over. And nobody gonna be fucking with Pork Chop again because it's easy to pick up on what type of fuck nigga that is. That's why I stay talking about like the way I talk. I don't talk like a fuck nigga because you start talking like a fuck nigga, then people want to consider that and have that all the way as your mantra and your personality all the time. Oh, this a fuck nigga, so we can do. Nah, you're not doing that with me. Not doing that with me. These niggas been out telling niggas in private rooms and shit like that, don't support my channel. This is why they invite their friends over to my channel from their channel. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you out of here. I'm not your brother. I'm not your brother. Don't call me brother. Because I don't trust none of you. Because this nigga that said that shit, you know what I'm saying? He would have called me a brother. I've had niggas come in here call me brother and then turn around 15, 20 minutes later start talking shit about me. You see what I'm saying? You see how I feel? Nah, I ain't my brother. I don't know that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll do shit like that. I'm trying to tell you, Detroit settlers, they do shit like that. They've been trying to set me up for the longest time on here. There was this one they started. I had an argument with one broad they took it out and said, yo, he don't like women of color, da 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 da. And I guess when the niggas finally found the truth, they got rid of the bitch that started the problem in the first place. But I confronted the bitch on camera. You understand what I'm saying? I could share that video with y'all too. It's still up. Niggas got thousands of views on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put me in a negative light. So they like put me in a negative light because of my association with Puff before. That's why that nigga wrote that shit before. But that profile doesn't know me, and I don't know that profile. You get what I'm saying? So that's somebody that's wrote that based off what somebody else said. That means that type of talk is the circulation about me. Oh, he's a Puff supporter. He's probably now backed by Lisa Smells, what's the other nigga's name? The Popcorn, Barney Rubble Planet nigga, the Anton LaVey Atwood, and a host of other niggas that, they'll say it behind scenes or whatever, or they'll say it behind a paywall or whatever. I don't do fuck nigga shit like that, never will. So, let them say what they're gonna say, whatever. If you dumb enough to believe somebody, take somebody's word, you never met the person that they talking about or whatever, I just mark you off as being a sucker bitch ass nigga, keep it moving. Like, you ain't hurt my feelings. What leads me back to what I was saying. There's a lot of people like that gentleman you just saw right there that wrote that shit that try to detour people from donating to me. And you ask yourself, well, why would they do that? Well, they do that because they know it costs money for the places I go to. You see what I'm saying? They'd rather have that money and buy them a new outfit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I got clothes. Let me tell you something. I got clothes from 3, 4 years ago that I had in my store. I had a storage room and still have it. And y'all see me go to my store. This video is up here in my store when I go to my storage room, and I was like popping tags off shit because like the shit y'all get, y'all pay buku money for where y'all at in whatever state y'all in. In New York, we pay pennies for that shit, like pennies for that shit. They are very jealous of you. I'm gonna make sure I tell people to support your channel. Thank you very much. Because anytime somebody like I give you an example, Detroit Soloist. The nigga, I'm gonna call him Pork Chop, right? The nigga Pork Chop, he real big right now because he released this video, Jaguar, right? If you get what I'm saying. But the nigga don't keep in mind, I got a whole bunch of videos of you nigga too doing fuck nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck nigga shit that you will be like, yo, I really want to, you know what I mean? Like poke this nigga. Like, let me tell you what I mean. Like all up, everything up. Like, let me tell you what I mean. This nigga turned around one day and this nigga told me to SMD, suck his dick like 2 times on camera. You know what I'm saying? I've heard this nigga sit up there and literally say for this one podcaster after the nigga, I don't know if the nigga beat his ass and he broke his foot like that. I don't know what happened. But you know what I'm saying? The nigga broke his foot trying to be tough, talking about he was gonna fight somebody, then came back and played off on camera like he broke his foot. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of questionable moments with this suck ass nigga. So sometimes these niggas, they so bent on getting the tea. That's the problem with it. You know what I'm saying? They so bent on getting tea. 69 the king in New York. If you don't get your whole snitch ass out of here, you a snitch nigga just like he is. You know what I'm saying? We was just sitting there talking about snitch bitch niggas. This nigga said 69 the king in New York. Nigga, fuck you and 69. All right, how about that shit? Fuck you and 6ix9ine, nigga. How about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Bet you won't go to 50s or 40s to say that shit. No, hundo, nigga. What's up, BK? You know what I'm saying? Tell a nigga go over gay, say that shit, huh? Oh, all right. Don't talk that shit to me, nigga. I got too many niggas in Brooklyn, nigga. You won't make it out of there. That's a fact. Even niggas that live in Brooklyn know that much about me. You know what I'm saying? Be easy, man. Like I said, look here, style. Him small, but I'm big. You understand what I'm saying? You done heard niggas in the chat room before that know me in real life, peep out the blue and say, yo, son. And it was one of the niggas. That's the problem. He was like, yo, you be surprised what we know. And that was like a very, let me put it this way. I was a very well-known artist. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of people that are from the industry and shit like that listen to me all the time. Sometimes they'll say things in the chat room, and sometimes they'll just sit back and listen because a lot of niggas are trying to figure this shit out. A lot of these niggas that are musicians and artists, they don't know this YouTube shit and all this shit. They don't know it. They don't care to know it. They're like, this is not my world. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I do give a fuck about what these niggas is talking about. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, double tap the screen 2 times. Make sure y'all hit up the Cash App, $STRINGERBELLA0. That is pinned right there by Kira Knowles. Also, make sure you go purchase some of the products that y'all see pinned in the description box right there. Y'all be able to purchase those, and I'll be able to, what's the name? I know why you talk who you talk about. He's trash. He's straight trash. He been trash. He having a moment right now because he regurgitated a video and that shit was trash. I was like, nigga, let that chick have a moment, nigga. Let that chick have a moment. If you know how I know, you've seen this shit before. That's what I'm saying. This is not a novice blogger. Like this nigga been here with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was kind of surprised. I was like, damn, nigga, you just said like 8 times you weren't gonna talk about Jaguar right no more. Now all of a sudden here you are. Every time he say he ain't gonna talk about it, as soon as she start popping again, he get to what? Talking about it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta watch niggas like that. You know, but the nigga went in his paywall, told niggas, yeah, don't donate, he's this, that. And I'm like, this nigga's never met me. This nigga's never even had a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I refuse to talk to this nigga. I'm not going on your shit because he'll clip it up like he did with that the French chick that be acting like she been here in the Diddy conversation her whole life. She is funny. C'est idiot. Everybody's an idiot. Everybody is shit idiot. They are stupid. I am the smartest. Huh? How do I know? I am the French fry from Canada. Oh man, what we gonna do with that chick right there? She is delusional than a motherfucker. We went on her page last night. She had a whole bunch. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. She had a whole bunch of thotty pictures on her Instagram. I was like, what are these thotty pictures? She had the one overly thotty picture. Like the one overly thotty picture she had up was this shit where she had this black and white little moo on. It was like a moo. It wasn't even really lingerie. It was like a dressed up moo. You know what I'm saying? It was like a professional grade moo. That's what I'm saying. It was like a high quality moo. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Some of y'all some big girls in here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's pleasantly plump and then it's like out of shape. This bitch was out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. And she had some flapjacks cooking on the stove, if y'all get what I'm saying. Oh shit, great day. Yo, thick New York guys said, call me out, stop me. My hotel. Have a great day. You too, Nikita. Appreciate it. Nikita, make sure you hit up the Cash App too, man. You know it's town business up here, man. It costs like $2.90 catch subway now. Shit real. For real. We trying to march out tomorrow, make some moves. I ain't do nothing today because it was snowing. I was gonna do something with y'all today. It was actually an event and that shit got canceled, so it didn't matter. So I'm gonna see it. I think they're gonna reschedule it sometime in the new year or maybe for New Year's. Oh yeah, and I got some shit coming up for New Year's too. I could be at. But like I said, you gotta be in these locations drinking and shit. Y'all niggas want me in there filming and all this shit or whatever. I'm willing to share the experiences, you know what I'm saying, and do it and keep it doing it like that. But y'all gotta support the channel. Like last week, I only had 2 people donate to me. Shout out to Ahmad L and shout out to my other mans that donated or whatever. But my channel's monetized. We got products here. You can buy products. Hit that like button. Double tap that for me. That helps out so we can get niggas in here that do have money. That's how real niggas do. If I get some niggas is in here and they look like me and they talking about, yo, we don't want this nigga to make some money. Well, nigga, you's a hater. You shouldn't even be on the block with niggas. Niggas should get rid of you. Like, get him out of here. He's a hater. He's gonna set everybody up. Motherfucker. You know? So that's it. What else did I say I wanted to talk about real quick? Oh yeah, I just want to encourage people to start donating to my channel, really. Um, like I said, we do a lot of traveling. Last week I did my finance. I spent $170 something on trips. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, niggas can't hit my shit back. Like you can't bless me like y'all be blessing these fraud ass niggas be regurgitating Google articles and shit. Had me over here doing that shit today, but I had to do it. Like it's sometimes when it's justified to do it, and then there's other times it was like, damn, nigga, this is all you do. You get what I'm saying? So like, I just say, though, go through my page, especially my lives. Take a look at my multiple lives, and it will let you know very quick. Oh, I get why this nigga asking for cash apps. Matter of fact, let me rethink this thing. Because some niggas is always in their bedroom. One thing you got to do is do a side by side, have 2 devices, do a side by side, and look at them niggas' material, listen to what they saying, and look what they reading, and you'll see it's something regurgitated off of Google. They ain't on shit. They just redistributing lies and innuendos and shit like that. They ain't really doing nothing, man. And so that's what it is. So whether it come to Lisa Smells, Pork Chop, Storm McHoho, you know what I'm saying, aka McLovin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to rock with him, rock with him. I don't do what them bitch ass niggas do. But if you go over to Storm and Rose page right now, he got a whole video up there on me. He did a whole video on me, whole ass nigga. And then he got some of his subscribers to come over here to sit down on my channel basically so they can monitor monitor me, I guess. I know, you know what I mean? I know what to say on this bitch and what not to say. I've been doing this for 5 years. I know how to do a quick edit, quick. That's why I stop a lot of times, or I won't continue a conversation. I'm like, nah, I'm giving niggas too much. You know what I'm saying? For free. I don't do that. I'm not a tea spiller. I'm not a gossiper. I ain't about fitting sit around tell you what I did with my niggas for 15, 20 years or whatever. I'm not doing that. As far as Math Hoffa, I respect Math Hoffa the highest. And I ain't like the fact when I saw him on that podcast tonight, he went in there being the stand-up nigga that he is. You know, I done been up under Math. Math's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And Math gonna tell you he know me. You know what I'm saying? So you'll start figuring out very quickly, yo, a lot of people do know this nigga. Like I know Math before he had that podcast. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I mean? And so I remember seeing one time, and then the rest of the times I had to see it on videotape of this nigga knocking people out. But I witnessed one of them. Let me tell you something. Y'all over there talking that shit to Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa used to have one of the hardest rights for a non-boxer there was. The first time I seen this motherfucker on the DVD, he was in a school gymnasium in Brooklyn. And niggas started touching him with the brim of his hat. He just shit, yeah, yeah. Nigga went back, the whole goddamn shit went crazy. Once again, bitches was screaming. Bitches is running. Get Tracy, get Maria. It was wild. Then it was another time after that, I think it was the Serious Jones nigga, same thing. Whoop that nigga's ass. It was only one time they barely got him, and that was out in California. That nigga had to move and shake. He was by himself, and it was on another nigga's turf. You gonna have to move and shake like that unless you got the escort with you. So he ain't had the escort with him. You know what I mean? And good thing he didn't. You know what I'm saying? That nigga from Brooklyn for real. Like, for real. And nigga, like, that's one thing about Brooklyn and Bronx. They say they gonna do something, you don't worry about it, cat. They gonna do something to you. And I lived in both boroughs. That's the shit niggas live by. If I say I'm gonna do something to you, I'm gonna do it to you. Like, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, on my mother, it's gonna happen. Like, for real. And so, like, he lived by that credo too, and that's what I like about him. But anyway, Pat Joe had said something on his channel that I thought was kind of real, but he probably shouldn't have said it like that. He said, yo, like them FBA niggas. He said, you know, he said, who you talking about, the Foundational Black Americans? He said, yeah, whoever them broke ass niggas is. And I thought about it, and I said, well, damn, Joe, you got a point. Because let me tell you what I mean. Anybody identify with that shit, I always find a couple tenements true about them. Number one, they are extremely racist, which I don't like. The second thing they'll do is they'll try to use shame tactics if you have any type of idea that may be in good contentions for the whole group, but they won't do it because of pure simple fact it interferes with them being the chief. You understand what I'm saying? I've noticed a lot of them FBA folks do that shit. Another thing they do, they're very good con artists. I've noticed that. Like everybody I found, I fucks with that shit. What they'll do is they'll say something right over here in this region, right? And then when you question them about what they said over there, oh, I ain't mean that. I ain't mean that. This is what I meant. And you ain't smart enough. You can't figure that out. And I'm like, huh, nigga? I literally had one of them do that. They tried to tell me I misinterpreted what they were saying. I said, nigga, I can see what you said. I ain't hear what you said. I saw what you said. What's going on, Jericho? And so, you get a lot of these people that get online nowadays, and their sole mission is to hustle you into these little quadrants of these groups. And that FBA shit is very new. They had a version of that came out of the Panthers, and it was called at that time Move. It was down there in Philadelphia. If you anybody down in Philadelphia, you know what I'm talking about. My grandfather used to have ties to these folks. You know what I'm saying? In a weird, odd way. One of his friends was part of that shit. That's the only reason I know about it. And these Move folks, they were like an extremist, even though I don't know how the fuck that is, but extremist fashion of the Panthers. They came after the Panthers. But that was one of the idealistic things they had in common. You know, so yeah, it shit the bed. Anyway, listen, y'all, I'm getting tired. I need to go to sleep. I'm sorry if you just now joining in right now. I am very, very tired. But guys, make sure y'all hit that cash app support my channel. I don't get a lot of support on here. I hear everybody on here always talking about, yo, you do such a great job. You got great shit or whatever. Show me some love like y'all show the rest of these podcasts. Because these podcasters are out here telling people, don't donate to me. That. Meanwhile, I'm doing more hits than them, more views than them, and all that. Poor Chop had more people in his live, more people writing comments or whatever. When I ended both of the lives the other night, I compared the numbers. I did more numbers than you, nigga. You don't believe me? You listen to us. Go check for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And please stop supporting people that are out here and they don't do no more than regurgitate motherfucking Google quotes from their bedroom. Guys, make sure y'all go and see today's live that I did earlier. I wrote that Tony Buzbee nigga down. He got a lot of troubles. Ooh, wee. And that's the thing about Lisa Smells. That's a homeboy. She support him. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up off him, get some sleep. I will be back with y'all in the morning. Thank y'all so much for listening to me, for all y'all showing love, like Detroit Soloist, Jericho Hampton, Nikita, shout out to you. Gillian, thank you very much. I think Gillian's a girl. I thought it was a boy, but that's a girl. Javon, thank you. I appreciate you. Flacco Strange, what's good, baby? Javon again. Gillian, Detroit Soloist. Who's this? Kara knows, of course. Can't forget her. She always in here showing love. Nathan Matto Travels, what's going on? Sir, what's going on? Baby F, what's going on? I ain't even block her because I kind of figured out what she was saying. Gossip and lies. I said, Baby F. I like her. She figured that out. Yeah, the rest of it is just it's a whole bunch of people here. Kiri, spelled Kiry. Kodik Vegetables, shout out to you. Jamel Campbell, shout out to you. Ruffle, Roofy. I think that's it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. Make sure y'all hit up that cash app. There's also, like I said, a GoFundMe link. Make sure y'all hit that up to support the channel. But just the annual, they try to jump on Math Hoffa and in the chat room over there where he was doing that interview at tonight, or a little speaking engagement. I was just reading some of the comments and they were calling him a tether, Math Hoffa, because he was quoting on what Fat Joe had said. And he wasn't just answering that. They were just mad at the fact that he wasn't on that side or appeared to be on that side. So I think they go that communism again. They go that communism and that tribalism again. You either follow us or don't follow nothing. We're against Fat Joe right now. You're going to be too, buddy. Nah, it don't work that way. And that's what they were looking for. So I was just reading the comments as he's sitting there. And it was like, fuck Math and Math pussy and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, would you go around the corner and do that with him? Because this nigga been knocking niggas out for years. I'm trying to tell you, I was a witness around one of them when he knocked the nigga out. So I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna survive that hook. The nigga got a hook. It's a monster. He didn't put it in suppression for years, a couple of years now. But that nigga will rock you. I'm trying to tell you, don't want to fucking try Math. He gonna rock you. I seen a nigga, he was doing a DVD interview one time and almost had to knock a nigga out. And he was prepared for it. This nigga is a monster for real. And I'm not talking about no sexual pride. I'm talking about this nigga is a gorilla nigga. For real. He's one of them niggas who's like, I'm glad that's my homie right there. And all these punk soft ass niggas sitting in the chat room and they literally trying to go in his neck. They talking all this shit. I ain't gonna even say whose show it is. But my nigga, you need to check your little audience over there. Like niggas is like, you got real niggas coming up and they having to deal with sucker niggas in the chat room. They ain't talking about nothing. Oh, just ignore the chat. Fuck that. I could read. Fuck them niggas. What he said? It's crazy. But Math, he held his head. It was about a comment that Fat Joe said. He said, Math said, who you talking about? He was like, them FBA niggas, whoever them broke ass niggas is. And that's what Fat Joe said. Now they all crying. I can't believe Joe says that. Half Cuban, half Puerto Rican Joe. Fuck that nigga. We thought we was getting something exquisite with that nigga. We got trash, son. We got trash. Well, you know, it is what it is. But hey, you know, yeah, what you gonna do? Anyway, Math, hold your motherfucking head. Bring me on a fucking show so I can sit in the crowd or something, nigga. Shit. You know I'll be in the town, nigga. Shout out to Math Alpha, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all, man. Shout out to Queens Flip too, man. Shout out to Queens. Who else I want to give a shout to? Shout out to Nori. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Nori. Nori, you need to have Math on Drink Champs. Start interviewing some of these battle rap legends. Anyway, other than that, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App, and like I said, there's also in the description box will also be in a pinned comment. There's also a link for GoFundMe. So y'all don't have to sign up for Cash App if you don't have it. You can just use your card and donate there. I humbly would appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes here.